Healthcare furniture goes to a lot of private hospitals, a lot of public hospitals, government-run institutions, medical colleges.
When we speak about the smaller setups in healthcare, they had their preferences for the small and the local players. And when we speak about the large hospitals, there were multinational organizations catering to them. So this kind of varied competition was a challenge.
Sometimes we were getting the business from a few of the customers. It was a repeat orders that we were getting, or sometimes we were not even getting, and it was the plant that was idle also at those times.
So the market share is not improving because the market is growing higher than our growth rates.
When we did a detailed research, it came out clearly that hospital furniture is just not like regular furniture. It's a specialized piece of equipment, one. Two, a dysfunctional bed or a dysfunctional piece of healthcare furniture results in direct loss of revenue for the hospital. So it becomes extremely critical for them. Upkeep of the equipment as well as ensuring that it is functional over a long period of time is one of the critical need of this segment.
The other thing which we found different in this particular segment was that there is a lot of closely knit kind of communication within the community and an importance given to references, certifications.
What it means is, in a healthcare segment, there are multiple decision makers and a salesperson has to spend a lot of time interacting with each one of them.
Since the bandwidth of the salesperson was limited, he was in a constant conflict to whether I should utilize this bandwidth in servicing existing orders or whether I should utilize this bandwidth to grab new orders.
Sales team was not able to spend much time into account development process.
So an outcome of all this was that the sales team was entering at a later stage, and hence it was then becoming more a question of commercial negotiations, quick deliveries, rather than shaping the requirements of the customer. So as a result of this, the inquiry conversion was low, and the percentage of inquiries which we were getting also were not actually coming at good realizations.
The only way out of this conflict is to question the assumption that a customer looks for a single point of contact for all their queries and their issues. Our experience with a large set of organizations have revealed that what the customers really need is timely response on their queries and issues.
So the servicing of the existing client was, in a very interesting solution, changed, and it was made centralized. So we had a small pool of centralized resources which were then dedicated to servicing the requirements of the client.
We created a business development team. We carved out the team from the existing team whose job was to create and generate new accounts. So we created a solution where a 24-hour service was offered to the customer. A dedicated service executive was identified who will respond to any emergencies at customer site fast. Spares stocks were created.
The other area which we looked at in the service was on the proactive approach of our people visiting the customers and checking up, which really created a image in the consumer's mind about Godrej's commitment.
So we went to all those customers. We were able to get in writing from them the acknowledgement from them that yes, we have supplied the X number of beds and how the beds are being functioning. So the customers gave us those testimonials, and this helped us to build up our credibility.
The sales process has become more consultative rather than transaction oriented.
He'll have to start from understanding the organization, right? And understanding the organization structure, understanding the organization's buying processes, understanding the individuals who are involved in it, what have been their past experiences, what have been their past issues, what products would suit them.
We also had a lot of mock-ups on the presentations as how the salespersons have to do, what is the way they have to be speaking, and how the communication have to be going exactly word by word to our stakeholders.
In fact, we had clearly stage-gated the entire process of business development, and each stage was getting tracked. That what were the leads, what was the conversion, how the servicing was happening.
The role of a leader in these review meetings is not just to question the team members, but to actually surface the obstacles which are there and how do we provide proactive help to ensure faster progress.
initially there was some resistance, but as the sales team started seeing the benefits, that how this monitoring was actually to support them in a more structured manner to approach the customers and get business, and in fact, keep giving them more and more business, they started feeling happy about it, and then the adoption ramped up.
So that helped in jumping the overall sales.
Customers are more aligned with us. They trust us. They give us repeat orders. With the references and the testimonials we have collected, we are getting more customers, and we are able to reach out to the new customers also with more confidence.
There was a sharp jump in terms of the new accounts from where the business started coming. There was also an improvement in the replacement business and repeat orders which were coming from the same customers because they were getting happy with the kind of service levels which were being delivered. And overall, we saw a significant improvement in the business. So the business started jumping at a much faster pace, and naturally it started translating into a higher market share.
So healthcare industry is poised for a takeoff, and I'm happy that we are well set to take care of this increase in business which is expected.